All right. Good morning, everybody. There we go. We're all ready to go here. What a great morning. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. I just threw up a little tweet really quick. Wow. How insane. How just insane this is. Right? Please, if you can, take a peek at the tweet I just threw up. And all night long, I was, and where is that? Here we go. Wow. Put the 12th of July as the white line. I'm watching this to run across from the 9th to the 12th. Death Cross is bad. July, I have been telling you guys, is a horrible month. How many times I have said, let this trade come to you. Let's take a look at all the stuff I posted in our magical little VIP area. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Money. Oh, man. Where is it? Where did I start here? It really started with this 2-hour death cross that we spotted last night. So we spotted this 2-hour death cross right here with the bullish hanging man. And if you remember, I kept saying, I was laughing about it. This is on my recording last night. I said, I always give more strength. Right here, I give MAs higher strength compared to candles. And this is where we were last night. This is what we had. We were definitely clearly nobody should have been able to call this except for me. And it was amazing. And I said, no, this is what happens. MAs are stronger than candle calls. And I told you this goes back into learning how I trade. I set precedents to every indicator that I use, and I give them different strengths and weaknesses, right? I said, warning, BTC is very weak. Now, let's make sure it doesn't take a massive dump and flip this cross into a death cross. Take your time and let the trade setup develop before you jump in. This was done last night at 1:10 in the morning. It is now, oh my God, I don't sleep. It is now 7:14 in the morning. Let me tell you guys, crypto. You just can't sleep with crypto, right? You just can't sleep on crypto. And that's the issue. I mean, I went to bed and I'm like, I told you guys last night when I was talking to you, I told you guys, watch out. This is ugly. All right. Let's zoom in here and take a really close look at where we are. What's even more funny right now? We still haven't made the damn cross. We still have not made the cross. Oh my God. Unbelievable. And I have to tell you, this is just not good. This is not good either way. This is a hard trade zone because we still haven't made the death cross yet. All right. Let's peek on the what do we got here? What do we got? This is a very tough trade. Now, we have just started on this trade, right? On this next candle, we're only an hour, we're 4 hours into this candle right here. So we're 4 hours deep on this candle. Nothing has really, you still gotta let this baby form out. You gotta let this thing happen. Unbelievable, man. If you turn the if I increase the thickness on the the MAs, that's right, they would actually touch. You're right. So this is not actually crossed yet, right? This is not crossed yet. I have to tell you though, wow. I mean, absolutely amazing to wake up to this. This is super cool. This is why I say don't FOMO into a trade, right? I've been warning you. Do not. I stayed in my EOS trade, right? I'm still in my EOS trade. Let's take a look at that puppy. Where is that? I will bring that up in a little while. I mean, it fell a little bit more. I can't even tell where the heck it is. Oh yeah, it did fall more. So sitting on this right now, we have created, I mean, it's a long time for this candle to play out right here. So you still don't have to be in a hurry for a trade right here. You do not have to be in a hurry for a trade. And I can't tell you how many times we have gone back and let's see. And let's hold on a second. Let's bring this down to the 4 hour. See what we see in the 4 hour. Ooh, and a death cross, and a death cross. This is just not good. So look, we even had a golden cross on the, this happened too late. This happened later though, probably. So the price is already falling by the time this happened. But here, this happened, and this happened. You had two death crosses. Both occurred as BTC started falling out. Once again, if you follow my channel, if you do have your charts set up like my charts, you would have been easily able to pull a short position here. I mean, I've still been in a short, so, dang it. Seriously, man, I wish I would have been awake. This would have been a super, super high money trade for me. I would have done really well in this. Big sad face. Let's pull this down. So the daily still has not closed. Let's go back, and I just want to bring up one little chart here. Let me go hunt this down. Where is this? Here we go. Boom. There it is. 3 days. 3 days. I've had this up there since this day right here. 2, 3. 3 days. It was a 3 inside down. Once again, the vamp calls it. Man, it's exciting. It's so good to be right? I mean, especially you guys, anybody out there who is married, right? You got to understand this, right? If you are married, you're not right that often, and even when you are right, you're not right. You get it. You get it if you're married. You understand it. Yeah, there it is. 3 inside down. And just got flushed right down the toilet. So we have gone over this numerous times, boys and girls. We have talked about this. Here you go. We've talked about here, and we've talked about July and the RSI. There it is. I have said over and over how we are weaker in 2018, and I have continually compared us to the previous July. There it is. Yeah, let me get this out of the way. So RSI comes up, takes a dump. RSI comes up, takes a dump. RSI comes up and takes a dump. And people have discounted what the vamp says. And no, stop it. Vamp is the best TA guy in freaking BTC right now. Bring him on. Vamp is the damn man. Okay? Oh man, I've been 5 months deep in this game, and I am a beast. A beast. Wow, unbelievable. Today was a good day. Right? There it is. Called it again and again and again. And look at this. What does this say? Red circles are rejections. And kind of like between the red and the pink, and dump. And I specifically said last night, I said, watch out. Where did I have that? Where did I have that? I said, here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Talking about my little baby. There we go. Here the RSI bubble chart. Here's the RSI bubble chart. Careful. Right there it is right there. I said careful. This has less support here. And so we really had to watch out. So right here, there's just very little support on the RSI bubble chart, right? And I was moving. We were chatting. I said, yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving. Sucks. So you have very little support right here on the bubble chart. The bubble chart came down. It was trying to break this, both these bubble charts. So this one had no support. I talked about this on my previous video yesterday. And boom, right here, danger. This doesn't have much support under it. You know, there you go. There you go. And a win. Bubble chart for the win. Now be careful because this is a red circle zone, kind of 50-50 red and purple right here. This might be a little more pink than it is. I'm a little more pink than it is red right here. So the pink zones are big dump zones. The red zones are rejection zones. So we are sitting right in the middle here. We've fallen all the way down. Now, if you do follow my charts and you are looking for a bounce, you know, I'm not seeing. I'm going to have to go through here, spend some time and look to see. So here you do. We get a small bounce right here. You can see that it does happen. Here you go. So let's throw a little line up here because the chart is amazing. So right in here, see, here you go. Yeah, we're going to throw that right here. So this is a purple line. Purple lines are bounce lines. So let's watch this. Let's watch and see if this holds. Here you go. There's a bounce. This is a rejection. Rejection. So these are all bounces. It just bounce up. There's a bounce up. Here's a bounce down. So we do have confluence in this area, right? So we got to be really careful here. Now this candle has not closed. Okay. This candle has not closed yet. I'm sorry. This candle has not closed. This timeline has not closed. We have got to watch this. The scalp has not closed. The golden cross, actually, it's a death cross, and now has not closed. Right. So as we are going into our dive here, there is no bounces up down here. There's no bounces here. Okay. So you do have a bounce here, right here at this line. You do have some confluence on your MACD bubble chart here. And there it is. So you can pull it all the way across. So you do have some support and resistance historically right here. We're gonna, oh, look at that thing goes all the way across. There you go. All right. So now you do have a green bounce zone coming, right? You do have a green bounce zone coming. So it's right here. Here you go. You came down one time. You hit this. This is a green bounce. Green bounces are actually, this is a good bounce. This is, if this hits this right here, we got to be careful. This is super dangerous. All we have to do is let the cross close and it will bring the trade to us. The cross will bring the trade to us. Right? That's all we got to do. Just wait for it. Let it run to us. No need to FOMO. Oh, everybody's hitting me up on Twitter. I mean, in our chat. People are really excited. It's funny. All right. Then we brought this up yesterday. So here we go. Here's our hammer. And let's see how well that went. So here's the 2-hour chart. So here you go. This, oh my God, look at that. And this is the 2-hour chart right here. If you were playing the 2-hour chart, this death cross right here, this was just all the money in the world. This was just such an easy trading. Such easy trading. Okay, I'm going to scoot that off to the side, right? All right, really quick. I'm just trying to go through my charts as quickly as possible. I'm trying to keep these videos short. All right, let's see here in Litecoin. So there we go on Litecoin. So I was looking for a bottom here at 73 on Litecoin to come back to this area. So if you look here, you have no prior. Actually, you do. So let's take a look. So it did come down and it tapped on this little bitty baby prior support right there. So it came down and it's just landed right on it. So take a look. There's that. There's a single wick. You got a body, and then you're sitting on a body right now. Let's watch this as it forms. Now, I told you LTC, and I told you guys this last night. I've told you over and over and over again. All you have to do is watch. You just have to watch Litecoin. Litecoin will lead the way to Bitcoin. We talked about this last night. Litecoin had the death cross on it. I'm telling you, this is if you trade Litecoin, you're winning. You're winning right now. You're winning big time. Because we talked about this death cross. Watch my video last night. We go over this very specifically. I've talked about this over and over and over. Litecoin leads the way. It's the old lady pulling the giant Saint Bernard behind it. And this was it. There's another great sign of how Litecoin has once again predicted the future. Litecoin had this death cross on it. I called this last night. I said, wow, if you're in Litecoin, you are killing it. I said this over and over and over. I said, if you're shorting Litecoin, you're like on the winning team right now. Ethereum, on a 9, we have bounced up. Now, this is a really good sign right here for Ethereum, right? So this bounced off a 9, and it has started a new candle. This is good. This is bad. Litecoin on the 4-hour chart does have a death cross coming, and it's trying to form another death cross. So be careful if you are trying to catch any bounces on Ethereum. Let's pull this baby up to the 12-hour here. 12-hour had a death cross on it. So the death cross happened on Ethereum, so we need to be careful also there. But watch that 4-hour death cross. And let's take a look at the daily on Ethereum. So there was this candle setup right here on the daily for Ethereum was an easy trading, scalping signal. I mean, you cannot ask for this. I didn't see this. This is 2 days ago, now a day and a half ago now. This would have been an absolute home run shorting opportunity with this candle right here. I mean, that candle just screamed. I mean, you just can't get a better setup for a short trade right here than on that candle on Ethereum. Can't happen. This is just an absolute home run. Congratulations to anybody who is in Ethereum. Did call that. That's great. I am up here. I got in up here, 12.8. I'm still sitting in this EOS short, even though it is the most minuscule short I've ever been into in my life. And you can see we popped up. We hit the 7MA right here. It did reject the candle, right? This is bad right here because it is creating a bearish wedge, a rising wedge. So this did come down, pegged the 9, bled a little bit. We did get this kick back, so we got to really, this is so tough to, these death crosses are easy. Everybody should be in profit in their shorts. I mean, I never got out of my EOS short. I told you that's the night. I said I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off, or it's 1,000% trade. All right, and all right, wow, exciting day. Where are we going? Next question. Where are we going for Litecoin? Let's take a look. Let's see what kind of support we have. So this is actually answered pretty simple. I mean, we really have an easy answer here, right? The answer's been sitting right here. It has been sitting on our 12-hour chart. So we'd like to say that the catalyst for this event right here was the death cross on the 2-hour chart that actually got us to this point. We have not have not crossed, right? We have not crossed. You are sitting, we are at 1400 hours, 1430 UTC. We're looking for a close in 9 hours and 30 minutes. So this is where we're at. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a close to this candle. I'm looking still for this death cross to form up. I have now opened, I had a short. I had a long trade at 65. I had a very small trade last night. I had open as a long right here. When I went to bed, I put a very small, it was like a 5%, 10% trade in right here when I went to bed. And I said to everybody, I said, man, this sucks. I got to go to sleep. I was so frustrated last night. I had to go to sleep on this trade. And I had another long in at 6,500 right here. I had a long here at 6,500. I was looking to get some support above all of this. And nope, just gone. Just gone. And now I have reopened a short position. So I've reopened a short right here. I've opened up a short. It was a little bit higher a minute ago. So I've reopened a short position here. I am now just chilling. I will set my stop loss up here above, probably up here at 60. Where are we at? Golly, we're at 6,300. I'll reopen my short position up here a little bit. Remember, I was only playing this as a scalp. This golden cross was a scalp only. Now, you still need to be playing this as a scalp until this closes. Just wait for this to close. Little tiny positions. That's all I'm playing. Little positions for the win. You know, the only position I have strongly been in, and I've told you guys this over and over and over, is a short. This is a short. And last night I told everybody again, I am only looking for another opportunity to short again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mike said I sleep too much. I know. What an amazing day. This is such a great day. You know, you had a lot of TA people out there. I'm not going to mention any names. Eric Cho, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Saying this is going to 8,000. But I'm just saying, the vamp is the man. You know, the vamp is the man. Huh. Super exciting. Look at that. Look at it. Beep, boom, beep. And crash. You know, now, this is not over. I shouldn't be doing my happy dance too early because this is not over, right? I need to back my happy dance up and take my ass and sit my ass back down in my chair until this closes, because until this closes, the direction for July has not been confirmed, right? And historically, guys, I'm telling you, I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. But it is not the 6th that decides our real movement. The true heavy movement happens between the 9th and the 12th. Right? And this has historically happened over and over and over again. Right? People call me out for this, and I'm just like, no. The true movement happens during this time. All right, now it is that exciting time for some questions and answers. And let's take a couple questions from everybody out there real quick. All right. On my Martin, on my 12-hour chart, the 30 and the 50 are not that close. Yeah, every exchange is a little bit different, you know. Your MA should still be relatively close. Look, so this is Phoenix. Phoenix is close. Let's pull up our Bitstamp chart. Here's our Bitstamp chart. Let's pull up the 12-hour on Bitstamp. Yep, same thing. So you can see the difference in the exchanges. So take a look here. So here's Phoenix Live. and then here is Bitstamp Live. So there is a little bit difference. You know, you do have a closer on. No, they're the same. They're really close. The price action is different, but they are really close. They're just a little bit different. All right. Chris, if EOS had the death cross on BTC EOS, can another death cross on EOS USD bring? Yeah, yes. You know, I am always watching the death crosses. It's irrelevant on how you're looking at it, but yeah, it should. Death crosses are death crosses on whatever exchange you're trading on. Mickey Mouse in the house. How you doing, Mickey? Morning, crypto. Where do you see us bouncing? Okay, so that's a great question. So right now, let's go back to how I trade. It's irrelevant where we bounce right now. It is completely irrelevant price action wise. All we are doing is waiting for this to cross again, right? We should not be jumping into any massive trading positions unless you were in a short from the top, like my EOS short, right? Which I just would not going to trade out. And I was in that short from BTC, which I did close out. I did close out my BTC short because I had to sleep, which is way overrated, right? If I wouldn't have had to sleep, I would have left my I would have left my short trade open on BTC, and I would just be murdering it today. Murdering it. Ah, so frustrating. So I would be just chilling, you know, just chilling. Listen, this thing can pop up. It can close over. There's a lot of time here. There's a lot of time for some pretty good swing action to happen before this thing either makes its decision to go one way or the other. But one way or the other, this cross is going to happen. Mickey Mouse, yeah, not doing my real job as usual. Have you ever seen it go down after a death cross on the 4 hour? Yeah, always goes down after death crosses. Have I ever seen it not go down after a death cross? Usually death crosses are, you know, the crosses are substantial. So here you go. So here's a good idea of what could play out right here. So you see you had the golden cross, right? Now you did have this snap down below the golden cross and then come up. You know, you just had to have faith in the golden cross here. I would have set my stop loss lower. I mean, this, you know, this is just how you got to play these things. There is a delayed reaction. There's still going to be a delayed reaction. People are going to be trying to, you know, the whales play games. They're going to try to take out some stop losses. You just have to be really confident in your trading abilities. You have to be confident in that risk to reward. And here was a win. Here was a win. We called both these trades perfect. We made money on both these trades, right? And this did come back, but then eventually the death cross, you know, said no, I'm not kidding, and then that was it, and then it turned into this super crazy hammer candle right there, hanging man. Let's go over and take a look at a couple more questions. After golden cross or death cross. Sorry, but what moving average are you using? Everybody, I am using the 7, 30, and 50 to be my specific ones. My first time murdering it. Hey, JC, nice. Dude, that's awesome. Man, for those of you that are able to stay awake last night through that trade while I was awake and you were watching me, great job. I really don't use timelines, everybody. I don't use timelines. The only timeline I use right now is this 6 and this 12-day. The only reason I use these, and I do have this all out on a chart. Let me find this real quick. I do have this all proofed out. So here's my chart. Okay, so green is the 6th, white is the 12th. Actually, it kind of varies. It goes back and forth. So what I've done is I have correlated my chart with the 6th and the 12th through time. And here is the 6th, but you see the biggest true price action. The 6 came down, reversed, and then you really saw the price action start on the 12th. You saw a very substantial price action. A lot of people got really, really wrecked here. A lot of people got wrecked in this zone thinking, oh my God, this is a 1, 2, heading off for a 3 to the sunset, 1,000 BTC, and they were playing this as a impulse wave up. So once again, here's the bottom, and then the 12th is actually where this was decided when it took off. And look, you can take a look. So there, so see, here's the 12th. I can actually go through these charts and I can see where the 12th happens. So this long candle was the 12th. This candle right here was the 12th. This candle right here was the 12th. So here I do use time on my charts and it does correlate really well. So let's go over here. So this long candle on the rejection was the 12th, and I want to say probably this one or this one. Let's see which one it was. And there you go. There it is. So it's this one. Now we have come over and we are sitting on the 12th here. Now these don't happen exactly on the 12th. If you look below here, like this one happened on the 10th, 12th, 12th. This one happened on the 11th, 12th. And where did this one happen? This one happened on the 10th. This dumped on the 10th. It's the only time frames I do use. So I'm the bubble chart master. Others will come, but they will never be able to compare to the vamp. Yep, 730.50. Yeah, let's take a look at that long versus shorts chart. Where are you? Here it is. This is it. Still, wow, man, shorts are just hanging on. Look at this. In the danger zone. We've called this for a couple days now. Right, how this is very dangerous and we're looking for a short snap. Now, I do not see this. I do not see a short. This did not have a short squeeze. I mean, long squeeze, I apologize. This did not have a long squeeze here. A long squeeze is going to look something more like this dramatic dump here. You know, we'd be looking for this type of action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even this one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll be looking for some kind of drastic action like that. I just don't see it up here. I don't, you know, and now we've kind of come a little bit under my overbought danger zone. So we are a little bit over my underbought danger zone here. So this could pop back up and still dump. It is possible. So I'm just watching this, but this is really, really high up here. So, you know, I was playing against the longs. I've told you guys I've been playing against the longs. It is on my other chart. Right here, the longs are sky high, and I'm betting against the longs. I think there's a long squeeze possible by those sneaky whales. So, you know, I've been calling this as a short action the entire time. I'm at 20,000 long at 64. My liquidation, oosh. Man, no name, no sleepy. No sleepy. Yeah, you should change your username. No, hey, you know, it's a rough game, man. You just can't sleep on this trade. And remember, you guys, I said wait for this. I said over and over. I've told everybody wait until you get this cross happens, and then you can use some leverage. Then you can go a little bit cray-cray. Right? Let it happen. Where do I expect to bounce on EOS? Once again, EOS is basically going to follow along like a little puppy on BTC still. I don't see any golden crosses or any This is just bleeding. So the 4-hour chart's a bad example. I told you guys it bleeds hardcore. I mean, this is just bleeding. And this can substantially bleed down. So look, here you go. Take a look. There's a 9. There's a 9, right? This is where that finally bottomed, right? And we are here, and this didn't even have a death cross. This is more dangerous an area than this is right here, actually. So I'd like to see how this plays out. All right, death cross. So a death cross is when the price action is higher and or lower. I'm sorry, any cross, golden cross or a death cross. So how they work is here's a cross. This is a death cross. The price action is lower than the cross, henceforth making it a death cross. Here, this is a golden cross where the price action is above. So this would have been a scalping trade, right? In a trend, we are in a bear trend. So you are trading the trend and you are scalping the bounces. And this is, you learn all this stuff from the vamp. All right, everybody. Man, it's super exciting day. Now we just got to wait for this trade just to come to us.